Working in a high-end restaurant. Chef is some hard-ass German. Decide to fuck with him. Bartender brings up case of apple juice in cans and leaves it in the kitchen. Snag 3 cans from the case and crank the oven to 500. Server starts. It's time. Place cans of apple juice in the oven. They start to melt and contort, leaking apple juice into the inferno of an oven. Chef walks into the kitchen. What is that hissing? Try to contain my laughter as the crouch chef pops open the oven door and sees the melting cans of juice. Crouch chef starts yelling, "Why is the juice in the oven? Take the juice out of the oven!" The entire dining room can hear him. Crouch chef never found out that it was me. Autism mentioned in class. Stacy and Plain Jane's all look at me. It's not fair, guys. Hey, OP, think of all the internet memes you'll get to enjoy, but they'll never know. This guy obviously spends a lot of his time on Reddit. You know, freaking retard. Here that be the final bastion of free speech. Also here it's full of racists. Whatever to web 'em. It's just porn. Great! Googly moogly! Be me. I'm alone watching a movie. Had Wolverine, Batman, and Black Widow in it. I forget the name. TV turns off, but the remote was on the other side of the room because I kept stepping on it and fucking up the movie. Get spooked. Be me. 6th grade. This one kid is really into Minecraft. Watch this guy does Minecraft, calls gold butter. One day at recess, I told him that diamond is better. He retaliates. I walk away. Come back 5 minutes later with 15 people. Chant, "Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds, diamonds!" They chant, "Butter, butter, butter!" It's the most cringy thing in my life, that JPEG. Someone punched the kid. Autism mode engaged. Fucking World War III was started. We beat up his clan as they fell back to the monkey bars. We surround them. Finally, we force him to say, "Diamonds are better." My face won. Assholes like you have ruined the cuckolding fetish for guys like me. Now it's just a stupid joke. Fuck you. It's almost like the thing you loved has been fucked by other men. Grandpa served in both Korea and Vietnam. Career Marine for almost 30 years. I'm hanging out with him one day. Grandma makes us biscuits and gravy for breakfast. We go to a baseball game and have a great time. On the way back, we stop at a convenience store. Grabs a Snickers bar and puts it in his breast pocket and goes to grab a Diet Coke. The convenience store clerk comes running over and grabs a Snicker bar out of his pocket. Starts screaming at him and getting in his face. "Why you no pay? Why you steal my candy? I call the police. You get out of my store right now, you fucko man." I see a look come over my grandpa's face I've never seen before. His face turned to stone, as it does the most intense 1,000-yard stare I've ever seen. Chill runs down my spine. I realized that his job for 30 years was to professionally kill these people for 70 cents an hour. Realize that he's carrying his K-bar in 1911. Realize I'm about to witness some murder. Instead, my grandpa politely says, "Sorry for the misunderstanding," and leaves. I follow him out into the car. He's gripping the steering wheel so hard he hears bones cracking. Veins are popping out on his forehead and he's turning red. You okay, Pops?" Everyone generally calls him Pops. He lets out a long sigh. "Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry, and on." He drives home and we have a relaxing evening with a few beers. I go home and go to sleep. Hear a lot of sirens that night. Don't think anything of it. I'm driving to work the next morning. Korean stores burned to the fucking ground. My face when I'm pretty sure my grandpa's an arsonist. Walking home today, some fucker bumped into me and instantly started talking shit about aluminum being the best metal. I tried to remain calm and explain to him that iron was actually the best metal, but he wouldn't take a hint. He started throwing around words like rust, and I lost it. Punched him right in his aluminum-loving fake face. Be me. Going to see the viewing of Zootopia. In the theater here, they have an RPX viewing place where you can reserve seats. Reserve the entire row. Cost me about almost $150. This is the best row, the one right by the stairs. The one that all the moms with their little shits gotta sit at because it's the easiest one to get to. Sit right in the middle. Hot kick food to the left, drink and popcorn to the right. Moms start pouring in with their spawn. Trying to sit down. "Hey, sorry, but all these seats are reserved." "For who?" "For me." "You can't do that." "Yes, I can." Almost every single one of them asks to go see a manager, carrying their spawn along with them. Manager comes in. I show him the tickets with the seat spot numbers as proof that I reserved. Sorry, ma'am, he reserved them, but there are plenty of seats to sit at. At this point, they don't even care where they sit. They just don't want me to win. They start complaining to the manager about how it's bullshit that I get to reserve every seat in the row, and how they should change their policy to where each person can only reserve one seat, and blah 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 blah. Manager backs me up though. What a trooper. They accept defeat and take their seats. A few moments later, some people come in without kids and go to sit down in the row I reserved. Soccer mom in the row above me tells them in a very bitchy way, "You can't sit there. He reserved every single seat in that row just for him. He's bullshit." No, it's fine. You guys can sit there. This just pisses her off even more. She storms out and gets the manager again. You hear her yelling at the manager about how he's discriminating against her. She threatens to leave. Her kid starts crying. She admits defeat again and sits down. I audibly laugh. That's it! She grabs her kid by the arm and leaves. My face when... Be me. Be 16. New school, introduce a class. Be guy who's an asshole. Let's call him Shitgut. Shitgut tries to start bullying me. Be alpha and resist. Don't make many friends. Don't need them. Notice Shitgut bullies other kids. Decide to fuck him up. Figure out where his locker is. Wait until school is over. Follow him home from a safe distance, unseen. Mark down where he lives. GTFO. Find out he does hockey. Figure out where his ice rink is. What time he trains. Spend 6 months practically stalking this fuck, making sure that I don't get caught. Map out where he is at any time, at all times. Proceed to phase 2. Buy a pineapple. On a day I get off school earlier than he does. Bike to his house, leave a pineapple at the door. Parents aren't home for hours, seen by nobody. Tells people about the pineapple tomorrow, nobody cares. 2 weeks later, sneak a pineapple at the ice rink in the men's dressing room. People think he's making it up. Start buying a pineapple on a regular basis, always have it ready for when opportunity strikes. Empty hallway, pick his locker and leave a pineapple. His motorbike is unwatched, leave a pineapple. He doesn't mention the pineapples to anyone anymore. Figure out where they keep his home spare key. Skip school, sneak into his home while his parents work. Leave a pineapple on his bed. Here he's failing classes. His parents put up a security camera. I figure the blind spots and dodge that shit like a ninja. Send him a fucking pineapple for Christmas through the mail from a fake address. He doesn't show up to school every day anymore. I don't even think about why I do it anymore. It's just for shits and giggles now. Bombard that fuck with random pineapples every few weeks for 2 fucking years. School ends. School year ends. Finish school. Go to college like a boss. Come back home for the holidays. Here's someone from my old school had a panic attack at the grocery store. It's Shitgut. Someone had left a fucking pineapple on the beer shelf. There are allegedly around 6.5 million Finns, right? That's out of a 7.125 billion humans. That means Finns make up 0.0912% of the planet. That's not 9%. That's 0.09%. Less than a percent. Less than a tenth of a percent. To put it another way, 99.9% of the planet are not Finns. How do you know this? Government consensus. Now, the best government censuses have a margin of error of at least 1%. So Finns make up 0.0912% of the planet, plus or minus 1%. In conclusion, there is a 50-50 chance Finland doesn't exist. Be me. Be poor fag. Be bicycling home from grocery shopping. Carrying a sliced bread in my hand since I don't want to squish it on my backpack. Some douchebag passes by me on a bicycle. It's on. Pedal faster and stay right behind this asshole. A thought starts to form. What if I pass by him and swing my bread to hit him in the back of the head? Think, what would B do? This is a horrible thought to have. Don't ever check your decision-making process with a bunch of retards on the internet. Because B will say, do it, faggot. Douchebag turns around and is surprised to see me on his tail. He books it. Nuh-uh. I am determined. He turns around again. I'm still on his tail. I'm clearly matching my speed to his. He gets a little freaked out. I yell, I'm gonna whack your head with this bread, bitch! Douchebag turns his head around. What? Douchebag hits a fairly big branch in the road and crashes. Oh shit. Not how I planned this to go. Stop my bike and run towards him, still carrying my bread. Swing as hard as I can and smack him right in the face. Run back to my bike and book it. Oh, I forgot about this one. Be me, high school senior. A set of Chinese twins entered my grade in the middle of the year. Great, more chinks.jpg. Whoops, I'm getting demonetized for that. It was a boy and a girl. Ving and Ling Ching Chong something something. Parents must have been smashed on sake to think of those gems. Both are in my trade class. Ving sits next to me. Turns out to be pretty cool. Tells me I can cheat off his test if I would do one thing for him. Failing trig, I'd sell my soul for test answers. Sure, man, anything. He asked me how to regularly change my name. He's sick of having a stupid-ass name like Ving. Can't say I blame him. Ask him what he wants his new name to be. Lee, like Bruce Lee. Sounds good. Ling overhears us from a few rows away. Say that his name passed down for generation. His parents would disown him if he changed it. Ving doesn't give a shit. I offer to drive him to town hall after school. Ling insists on tagging along. Shrug, drive them both. Walking to town hall, Ving goes straight to the desk. Demands a form, pulls out birth certificate. She got real at JPEG. Starts scribbling down info onto a name change sheet. Suddenly looks conflicted. Tears start welling. Turns out that ancestral shit runs deep. Tells receptionist he can't do it. She says he'll have to pay his fee to cancel his request. Stupid ass small town laws. Ling's just glad he changed his mind. Grabs some cash from her purse. He's about to hand it to the receptionist when some dude bursts into the town hall. Short, elderly Asian man, neon shorts, American flag t-shirt, and Ray-Bans. Someone's going full American. Ving stares at the man, tears dripping down his yellow cheeks. Dad? Dad runs up and embraces his son. Huge smile on his face. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Unbelievable. Catches me every time. Nice. Oh, it's still recording. Oh, well, hey, thanks for watching. I'm gonna do a couple more of these, just to see, like, how well it works out. Maybe I'll post them on a couple other forums or whatever. But, I just want to be able to kind of get the feel for narration, because this is something I've always wanted to do for the past little bit. Something I've always wanted to do for the past little bit. I am a freaking genius, guys. But yeah, any suggestions, any memes? I have a ton. Don't worry, I do not have a lack of memes and autism to read to strangers on the internet. So hey, let me know what you think. Do the YouTube stuff. Y'all know what it is. I think I was gonna say something else funny, but I can't remember.